Welcome to the Ideal Investor Show. Join us on the journey to financial success. Let's go. I'm recording this just a few days before Christmas, and I can't really honestly telling you all that regularly come to the show, subscribers or regular listeners and people who hopefully download the show and rate the show and leave reviews for the show. I have to tell you guys, I really have been struggling a little bit this year to realize how fast this year has gone by. And there were so many things, a lot of new things like this year this basically our first full year of having this mix of audio sessions and interview sessions. So I hope you actually like this new format. The other thing that was new in 2024 is that we have basically developed a Substack where you as listeners, or if you subscribe to our newsletter, or if you are a subscriber on Substack, you get weekly updates in the form of blog posts and almost daily updates in the form of what they call notes, which is kind of like Twitter posts. So you get that. We had wonderful, wonderful guests for our podcast, and I want to thank everybody who came on the show and shared their wisdom and made themselves available for doing that. And first and foremost, I was reminded yesterday when we taped another episode for one of our interviews in the next year that we really, as the leaders of an organization like myself, have to always recognize that we couldn't do what we are doing and the company couldn't do what it's doing. And you as listeners and consumers of the podcast, or if you're listening as a mentoring client or in any other capacity that connected you to the Ideal Investor Show or to Ideal Wealth Grower, we could not do all of this if we wouldn't have a team or a cast, or some people call it a tribe or a family surrounding us. For those of you who consume our content, I really want to profoundly thank you for being there, for sticking with us, for giving feedback, for commenting and all the things you do. And I want to encourage everybody, like I will, to take this time between Christmas and New Year's to re-energize your batteries. To maybe take time. One of the things that I want to do is I've put aside a lot of things that I want to take a look at, that I want to read, that I want to comment on. I promised 6 authors that participated in the author exchange that I participated in the context of our new book, The Ideal Wealth Grower, which you can find on Amazon, to have them buy our book, and I bought their books, and we all promised each other that we're going to read the book and then provide a review on Amazon. So anybody listening to us, I know a book about investing is maybe not a Christmas gift, but I would love to see you guys get the book, because it's probably the most affordable way to learn about the strategy and the approach that we have developed at Ideal Wealth Grower. And not only get it as a Kindle version or as a paperback version, but what really would make a massive difference would be if you could actually give it a rating and give it a review. And with that being said, I hope, like I said, for you to calm down, take some time with the family, and really think about activities that you could do that recharge your batteries. Because it's going to probably be a pretty exciting year next year, 2025. But for now, during this holiday season, I think we have to find ways to turn off work, do some of the things that we have been saying all year to put aside for later, and use it to re-energize ourselves for the things to come. And most importantly, I want to thank the team. I want to thank the team, first and foremost Heidi, who has been sticking with me not just as my wife, but she's also helped all the companies, especially Ideal Wealth Grower. She does all the bookkeeping. And then right next to her is Nadine, who I always kind of call my little right-hand elf. And she really does all the important things that keep the administration, keep everything organized, make sure that we have meetings, gets bookings organized for guests to come on the show. With her is Jeremy, working on getting all our content, like this message and the video content and things we do on Substack, in the right shape and editing the videos and editing the audios and so forth. And then throughout the year, we have also worked with Audrey and her team to help us with some of the marketing efforts, with creating more, much nicer looking, especially visually, much nicer looking marketing materials, and then also posting on all the social media platforms that we are represented, so that you as the consumers have a little bit more insight what is actually going on in the market and what are we offering and what is our perspective on the things that are going on. So Audrey and your team, thanks a lot. And then finally, Alfred, who has done a lot of work to keep our systems going, the website for the show, the website for the company. We have published the book, as you know, and we needed to have that integrated so that you can actually find the book and order it on the site and maybe get some gifts and so forth. So Alfred, thank you for your work as well. We could not do what we are doing internally and for you, the customer, the client, the subscriber, the follower, without this team. So to my team, to all the audience at the Ideal Investor Show, to all the subscribers, to our clients, to everybody and my family, I wish you Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And I want to thank everybody for all the contributions that you have made. And I can promise you that we will try to do at least as much, if not more, for the next year. Your team will be here supporting you. So if you ever have a question, if you ever would like to book a call, just find one of our websites and get in touch. And we are here to help and hope that you will have wonderful holidays. So Merry Christmas, Happy New Year again, and until next year.